Hey, what up, guys? It's your boy AP with another video. This is gonna be my last video of the night, and I've been listening to this song, and one part of the lyric, it's not lyric, but it's like more like a dialogue or or a statement, whatever, in the song, and every time I hear it, I just like hearing it, because uh, we think one way, but it's actually another way, the truth. And the lyric, or not the lyric, but the statement, the group is by they're British, they're English. Um, they make like what type of music? Like house, electronic music. Um, they got good lyrics in it. Lyrics that I like, can relate to. But it has a song. I think it's called the group is called Everyone You Know. Um, the song, dang, I forgot the title of the song, but one of the lyrics is, it goes like this. Uh, it ain't that people don't care. It's like, how can you help me if you don't actually understand, and that you don't get it. But what I found is that people, when you're talking, people do actually get it. And that who hasn't felt like that? Who hasn't said in their life, why tell you if you don't get it? You don't get me. You don't understand me. How many times have we said that in our lives, especially as kids, even right now as grown-ups? You don't get me. And that lyric, it spoke to me like like that's true. Like if you talk to people and you're like, yo, I'm going through this. Yeah, we do get it. I'm saying we're going through the same thing. You're going through hardships, economic problems, relationship problems, mental health problems. We do get it. It's a human thing. But it just seems like people don't get it. It seems like all the bad things in the world are happening to just us, and everyone is just cheesecake, you know what I'm saying? Everything is just sailing on um in the breeze, but it's not like that. It just feels like that, but it's not like that. I could understand, like, yo, uh, I, I'm going through this, and I'll be like, yo, I understand, I feel it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got nothing to be ashamed about. I go through that too. I understand. I can't help you. I'm gonna try. I can do my best. This is all I can do, but I do get it, and I feel for you. And you know what I'm saying? That's what that lyric. I like that lyric. That it's not a lyric, but it's just like a conversation that they inserted into the song. And that lyric made me think about myself too, because I'm always like, oh, they don't get me. They don't get me. Even though I already knew, I know people do get me, and what I'm going through, it's everyone in the whole planet is going through. But it's just, even though you know that, you just still in that mentality, oh, they don't get me. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand me. You know what I'm saying? So, um, so that little song, that piece of song, uh, it made me think about another situation a couple of days ago at work, right? And I go to work, right? We're having a meeting before we go off to work. I don't really know a lot of people there. I don't really talk too much too. I always like to stay in my lane, and just, I'll talk from time. Sometimes I do feel like talking. I'll chop it up with people. Hey, what's cracking? But sometimes I just really don't feel like talking, even though I'm not in a bad mood. Like I'm good. I just don't feel like talking. You know what I'm saying? And if someone does talk to me, then I'm like, okay, I'll talk. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes I really don't feel like talking. I don't feel good and stuff. So, you know, I'm having a not a good day. And kind of pissed off, and I'm sitting, I'm in my position, right, and then the guy next to me, he's he's You know what I'm saying? He's next to me, and I can't recall what exactly he said, but he said, I'm not feeling too well. And I was like, for real? He's like, yeah, I feel kind of like, I don't know, I feel off today, you know? I feel kind of depressed. When he said the D word, I was like, man, like, it's kind of, I don't know, for a guy, I don't know why he told me that. I probably don't know why, but like, you're not gonna catch a man really saying that word too much. You'll catch some men saying the D word, depressed. It's almost like being ashamed to say that. You know, being depressed. It's almost like saying I write in a diary. People are just gonna make fun of you or look at like you're weird, right? But he said that, and I felt bad for him because, you know what I'm saying, like sometimes I feel like that. You know what I'm saying? I just don't tell people, or you know what I'm saying, or I don't got the nuts to say I'm depressed. You know what I'm saying? Just let people know, because I'm like, what are they gonna do, right? But yeah, he told me that, and I felt for him. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how I feel a lot of the times too. I just don't say it, or I feel like I don't feel too well. So he said it, and then he said, I've already told a couple of people. And I was like, damn, bro. Like, if he told a couple of people that day that he's not feeling good, and he probably said depressed, you know, I was like man, like I don't know, man. We gotta like I'm terrible at helping people. That's something I hate about me. Like, I wish I could help people way more than what I can, but I just not good. I was just never good at helping people, and I hate that about myself. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could just be more helpful. You know, lend a helping hand. But every time I help, most of the time it just seems like it just makes things worse. But I tried again. I tried to help out, right? So I said, I'm just gonna talk to him. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna. I don't really feel like talking, but I'm gonna talk to him because, you know what I'm saying, like that could help him out in a major way. You know what I'm saying? Even just a little talk or interaction with another human being, another man, especially a man, because only a man talking to another man will understand, because we go through the same thing. If you go talk to your woman, it's all bad, bro. You're just gonna make it worse. Even though the female will be like, tell me, like, don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Just don't do it. It depends. Maybe if it's your mom, you know what I'm saying, certain things, but a lot of things just it's better just to talk to another guy, or another, or your male friends, or your brother or something like that. It's always best, because we can relate how the world is with males, how the world treats us, and the, you know, just the expectations of a man, you know, in this impossible world, right? So I try to speak to him. Hey man, like what's cracking? I forgot what I told him. Some of the things I try to talk about sports with him. You know, most likely he was gonna like sports. It's like, hey man, like, you like football, you like basketball, who's your team? And he started telling me, oh, this, that, and that. I started trying to crack a joke, like, what you like, play video games? He like, I know most guys like playing video games. Like, what you be playing? I'll be playing this game. He's like, I'm into these type of games. And I was like, oh, for real, that's cool. I like sports games mostly, a little bit of shooting games. But that's mainly my thing, like Madden, FIFA, you know what I'm saying? Those are mainly my games that I like to play. A little bit of MLB The Show, right? And he's like, oh, I like this type of games, and, you know, I unlock this type of stuff. And, you know what I'm saying, he started feeling better. By the end of the time that we finished speaking, he felt better. He was like, oh, I feel a little bit better. And I was like, oh, that's what's up. That's what's up, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully, you know, my little, you know what I'm saying, my little, like, you know, time of me, you know, speaking to him made him feel better. There's been times where I feel like shit too, and I'm at the end of my work, and then there's like a little girl, and she says thank you, like, you know, when I'm done working, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm done working, and then I see a little girl passing by, right, and she waves at me and she says thank you very much, have a nice night. that makes you feel better. You know what I'm saying? I was having a shitty day. She said that made you feel better. You know what I'm saying? And little stuff like that, you know, makes you feel better. There's like little things that make you feel better. But yeah, man, so that lyric reminded me of that little situation I had with one of my coworkers. You know, hopefully that little interaction helped him out. You know, hopefully when, you know what I'm saying, I might feel the same way. Someone might pull through and say what's cracking, you know what I'm saying, chop it up. Give me a little bit of, you know, a little bit of juice for the day to continue, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, that's what I like that lyric from that song, and it reminded me of that situation. And I don't know if you guys have something similar, you know what I'm saying, or have that feeling that they don't understand me, they don't get me. But when you talk to people, you know what I'm saying, we do get it. You know what I'm saying? But that's my video. It's starting to rain. I'm out here in the middle of bro, it's like empty, bro. Like, check this out. Like, it's empty, bro. I'm in the library. Everyone left. I'm over here trying to bust out these videos real quick for you guys. And I'm right here in front of like a forest. I don't know if you guys can see. Like a little mini forest. You don't know what's behind that. You know what I'm saying? The chupacabra. A leprechaun might come out, bust out, and say, "Totoy, Totoy." You know what I'm saying? Me pot of gold. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, man, I'm just right here trying to make YouTube videos, man. I don't want no smoke, man. You know what I'm saying? My man's like, you know, I got Conor McGregor backing me up. Like, oh, shot. I don't want that smoke even more. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's about it. We about to head home, take a shower, and you know, be ready for work tomorrow. But that's my video, and I'll see you guys with the next one.